How about some basic checkbook accounting? We're looking at debits and credits. Debits, expense. Credits, income. Basic addition. So we start with $1,000. If we have an expense, what are we going to do? We're going to subtract it. If we have income, what are we going to do? We're going to add it. We have an expense. All we have to do is enter this formula. G5 minus E6 plus E6. In other words, if we have a blank, we're not going to be able to add anything. So G5 is our beginning. We have to manually input this in. You have to have a starting balance. And from there, it's just pluses and minus. No trickery there. Hence, checkbook accounting. When you're balancing your checkbook, what are you going to do? You're going to subtract your expenses and you're going to add your income. A formula based on addition and subtraction can be used to calculate a check register running balance. Here's the formula. G5 has to be hard-coded. The formula retrieves the value in G5, subtracts the value from E6, and adds the value in F7. You can use the if function with and is blank to display nothing in the balance column when both the credit and debit columns are empty. You could do that. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's go 0. Well, let's put a blank. And all it's going to do is carry it forward. If you need to leave this empty, this is where that if statement comes in. Otherwise, you can just use this simple deal. Why would you have an empty register? In other words, an empty entry? That's just not proper accounting. You can insert this if you want. Otherwise, here's the standard formula. I went ahead and I added this other formula over here. If and is blank. What it's saying is if these two are blank, just put a blank. Go ahead and use the G5, G6 formula. If you need to delve into this, just tear it apart, okay? But by now, you should know the and function. We've played around with the is blank. You know this formula, and it's an if statement. If it's not blank, it's going to automatically default to this formula. If it is blank, it's going to do what? It's going to put in a blank. I mean, in other words, they have to be blank, both be blank. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Thank you.